Hey guys, DevilNinja here, and today I want to talk about Secret Neighbor Mobile. Now, if you didn't know, Secret Neighbor just came out for all iOS platforms, and before I show you some gameplay today, which I'll be showing a neighbor win and a child win, I want to talk about how the game runs and feels and just my general thoughts on it for a minute. So the game actually runs pretty well. I'm using an iPhone 11 and it ran pretty smoothly. I didn't have many issues. And a thing to note is that since I'm using an iPhone 11, my graphics are going to look a lot better than somebody who's using, for say, an iPhone 5. Depending on what device you use, the game will look different. I thought it was a cool touch, and the game is actually optimized pretty well for what it is. It's a good port, and it runs pretty well. On the gameplay, the controls can be a bit weird. According to some people that I've seen, the camera can sometimes lag when you move around. There would be like a short delay for like a half a second, but I didn't really run into any of that. The game works pretty well for me. The only issue that I ran into while playing the game is that sometimes it's hard to pick up keys that are like on high up places. You have to jump up and then tap your screen really fast. There's issues with trying to hit the neighbor. You have to hit him within a very small amount of time. And I really feel like they need to raise that amount of time on mobile, so make it so it doesn't take like 5 seconds to die, make it like 10 seconds, because it is very hard to hit people while throwing objects. I'd say the aiming with throwing objects is one of the hardest things about mobile, and it also makes stuff like Brave kind of useless because you have to hit him 3 times when it's really hard to hit once, and they actually locked Brave behind 5,000 coins. I'll get into that now. So the way that they did mobile differently is they made it free. However, you have to buy a subscription to unlock all the classes, or you can just play them through gameplay. So normally on PC, when you buy the game, you'll have all classes available to you. But for mobile, since the game is free, you have to pay a large amount of coins for most classes. For Brave, you have to pay 5,000 classes, which is kind of useless because that'll literally take like 70 games that you have to win, only to get a class that isn't even good anymore after the last patch. But luckily, you can just pay $3 a month and get all the classes unlocked. It's a very cheap price for something I would consider to be a lot more. It's only about $3 a month, which isn't actually a bad price, I'm gonna be real. They also lock the neighbor classes at 10,000 coins each, which is ridiculous because that means you would literally have to win 142 games as a child, which would take like a whole month of just playing every day. But I mean, hey, it does give you something to grind to, I guess. Besides the few balancing changes I think they should make, the game is actually pretty fun, and I would definitely recommend you would give it a chance. Even without buying the Secret Club, you don't really have to buy that to enjoy it. It gives you Bagger, which is already a pretty good class. Either way though, I'll show some of my gameplay and I'll let you watch it for yourself or give it a try if you'd want to. And if you don't have an iOS device, I'm sure eventually they might make it on Android. However, just don't harass TinyBuild with it. They'll announce it when they announce it. Either way though, I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time I upload. See you guys.
Ouch!